Hi everyone! Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. Today we're talking about economic growth and recession, two topics that often sound complicated but come up frequently in business and everyday news. Many people find it difficult to understand the difference between growth and decline, or to explain clearly how these economic changes affect jobs, spending, and opportunities. In this lesson, we'll walk through a natural conversation that shows how to talk about growth and recession in simple terms. We'll go over key phrases that you can use to explain these ideas, highlight useful vocabulary with clear definitions, and share practical tips to help you feel more confident when discussing economic topics in English. Are you ready? Let's get started. Taylor, since we're presenting tomorrow, let's review economic growth and recession.
Good idea. So, how would you define economic growth in simple terms?
Economic growth is when a country's economy is expanding, usually measured by an increase in GDP.
Right. GDP stands for Gross Domestic Product, the total value of goods and services produced.
Exactly. When GDP grows, businesses often do well, jobs increase, and incomes rise.
People also tend to spend more during growth periods, which keeps the economy moving.
True, but growth can't last forever. That's where recession comes in.
A recession is when the economy shrinks for a certain period, usually 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth.
Yes, and during recessions, companies may cut costs, unemployment rises, and consumer spending falls.
Which creates a cycle. Less spending means businesses earn less, leading to more cuts.
Exactly. What do you think are common causes of recessions?
Several things: financial crisis, high inflation, sudden drops in demand, or even global events.
Like the pandemic a few years ago? That caused a worldwide slowdown.
Yes, but governments often step in with stimulus measures, like lowering interest rates or increasing public spending.
Those policies are meant to encourage borrowing, investing, and spending again.
And when confidence returns, growth usually picks up.
Another point we should mention is that moderate growth is healthier than rapid, unstable growth.
True, too much growth can cause inflation, where prices rise too quickly.
Exactly. And inflation reduces people's purchasing power, which can hurt the economy.
So it's all about balance, steady growth, manageable inflation, and sustainable policies.
Agreed. For our seminar, maybe we can use simple examples.
Like saying economic growth is when people are buying more houses and cars, while a recession is when fewer people can afford them.
Great idea. Relatable examples will make it easier for new employees to understand.
Should we also mention how recessions can create opportunities, like lower interest rates for investment?
Yes, that's important. Recessions aren't always just negative. They can reset the economy.
Perfect. I think we're ready to explain this clearly tomorrow.
Agreed. Growth and recession are opposites, but both are natural parts of the economic cycle. And that's it for today's lesson on this topic. Let's quickly review what we covered today. What we talked about: economic growth and how GDP measures it, recession and its impact on jobs and spending, the balance between growth, inflation, and recovery, key phrases. Economic growth is when a country's economy is expanding, usually measured by an increase in GDP. When GDP grows, businesses often do well, jobs increase, and incomes rise. A recession is when the economy shrinks for a certain period, usually 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth. During recessions, companies may cut costs, unemployment rises, and consumer spending falls. Several things: financial crises, high inflation, sudden drops in demand, or even global events. Learning these phrases will help you discuss economic trends more clearly and confidently, whether you're in a meeting, watching the news, or having a casual conversation. These expressions give you the tools to explain growth and recession in simple English. Keep practicing them in your daily conversations so they become part of your natural speaking style. Okay, thanks for watching today's lesson on English Fab. I hope you found these English tips useful and feel more confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, so try using these phrases in your daily conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more Fab English lessons. Until next time, keep practicing and stay Fab.